Hey, what's going on, my friends? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing good. David here. How many of you guys out there um, have a little bit of struggle or confusion around your health and around what foods to eat, how much exercise is right, how much water to drink? How many of you guys out there just want a little bit of clarity, whenever it comes to your health? Okay. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you 9 health rules to live by. Okay. I recently just got through reading an article from Dr. Brian Dixon, and I just wanted to share with you what I learned. Okay. This was a really well put together article. And if you would like the link to learn more about this article, to read more, then just reach out to me and let me know, and I'll be sure and shoot you over that link for free. But number one, always make the healthier choice. All right. This was a really good tip, and it's very, obviously it's very simple, but the way that he puts it here is very simple, and it helps bring clarity. So, because we have an like an overabundance of food choices and options these days, sometimes that can overwhelm us. Have you ever felt overwhelmed with all the different health and food choices out there, right? Well, what if you just broke down your choices into 2 options, right? Instead of picking the fattier cuts of meat, why not go for the chicken? Or instead of the salad, whenever you're doing the salad, instead of getting that iceberg lettuce, go for the darker green, leafy greens rather than just the iceberg lettuce. Or instead of that candy bar, go for the whole piece of fruit. Okay, go for that whole fruit option. This will definitely make your food choices a lot simpler. And here's a good way to think whenever you're going to the grocery store. Whenever you look at that thing that you want to buy or you want to eat, ask yourself, does my body need this, or do I just want this, right? Do I just want to eat this, or can my body actually need this? Like, can my body actually use this? Is this fuel for my body, or do I just want to taste that, tasty good thing? That little tip right there has really helped me to make the healthier option, whenever I'm at the grocery store. So that's number one. Always make the healthier choice. Okay. Number 2, eat in Technicolor. All right. This one is very simple. Many of the healthiest, most nutrient dense foods are very vibrant in colors. So basically, just try and make your meal plate as colorful as possible. Okay. Number 3, don't eat the dessert. Skip the dessert. So, in contrast with your foods being very colorful, meaning that they're healthy, in contrast with that, the foods that come in white, brown, and black are usually not as healthy. Okay, so we're talking about things like the white rice, or we're talking about like the rice and the potato chips or the desserts. And also, he said that the charred, overcooked meats. Okay, so just be on the lookout for the things that are colored in white, browns, and blacks, and try and avoid those things. Number 4, stay hydrated. Okay. Be sure and drink plenty of clean, pure water. Not all water is created equal. Okay, I'm sure some of you guys out there have heard about that whole pH balancing. The whole pH and the acidity level of water. Do your research on the bottled water out there, and try and pick the clean option out there. The more pH neutral it is, the healthier it is for your body. I like to go for the Ozarka. It's the spring water. It's less acidic than a lot of the other ones out there like the Dasani. Okay, so just do some research on that. And also pay attention to your urine. The color of your urine should be, somewhere between clear or lightly yellow. Okay, so pay attention to that stuff. If it's clear or lightly yellow, then that means that you're hydrated and that the liquids that you're putting in your body are healthier. Okay, and also the food that you're putting in your body is being absorbed and being used more so than your body trying to flush out the garbage. Right. So that's number 4. Stay hydrated. Number 5, skip the sweet drinks, okay? Obviously, we're talking about, stay away from the sodas and the fruit juices, okay? The sodas are obviously, bad for you. There are some YouTube videos out there how you can use Coke to get off the corrosion off your car batteries. So if that's what's out there on that soda, then you probably shouldn't be putting it in your body. There's a couple of other things in there that are really bad, obviously, besides the acidity level. It's the high fructose corn syrup. The amount of sugar is crazy. And it's basically just empty calories, and it's not doing very much good for you. Okay. The clean teeth test. I like to do the clean teeth test whenever I'm drinking anything. If your teeth feel like it's like it's being covered in sugar, then whatever you're drinking is probably not a good option for you. Okay. What's going on, Jan? How you doing, man? Good to see you on here. Good to see you on here, Julie. Guys, by the way, if y'all are watching this by live, then be sure and drop some comments in the comment section below. I'd love to see that you're watching this, checking this out, watching this by live. And also, if you're watching this by replay, I really appreciate your views as well too. Type #replay. And thanks for watching, you guys. I hope that these tips help you. So that's number 5. Skip the sweet drinks, including the fruit juices. Obviously, we like a little bit of something besides water, but just be aware of how much how much sugar is in those fruit juices. Okay, oftentimes they strip out the fiber and everything from the actual fruit, and you're left with a high sugary type of drink. Okay, so it's not much better than the soda itself. So just be aware of those. Number 6, you guys may not like this one, but drink alcohol in moderation or not at all. Okay, I'm going to read this one verbatim just so that you're not yelling at me. But this one says, while some research has shown moderate alcohol consumption can have cardiovascular health benefits, the same amounts of alcohol consumption have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers. So depending on your family history, you may want to avoid alcohol consumption altogether. So guys, there it is. Do you have any family history of cancers in your family? So take a look at that. If there's a lot, if that's kind of a common thing in your family, then you may want to avoid alcohol altogether, and just be careful with it. Okay, the amount that you drink. Number 7, move your body. All right, and we're talking about exercise. Obviously, going to the gym is very important. If you can make that a daily routine, then more power to you. That it's easier to stay in the gym consistently than it is to go once or twice, then back off for 2 weeks or a month, and then go back. That's hard, right? How many of you out there have done that? You experienced it. You know what I'm talking about, and you just you dread going back to the gym. I need to get back in there or whatever, and it's tough, right? We all go through that. What I like to do is I like to do home-based workouts. Okay, I've got some suspension straps that I hook on the top of my door, and I do my workouts here at home. And I've also got that pull-up bar. I like to do that. I like to do my push-ups. I like to do my ab wheel. I like all of those home-based type workouts. So you don't have to go to the gym. You just have to have a little bit of self-discipline in order to do it. Now, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to lift weights or do the push-ups or whatever, just remember how much fun that you used to have playing around, running around as a kid. Okay, that's exercise as well too. So just view your exercise as playtime, right? Even just 30 to 60 minutes a day of playtime with your kids can be some form of exercise for you. Okay, the key is consistency. Don't hop in and just do 1 or 2 days out of the week and then take a month off, but try and do something even just a little bit every day, and that will really have measurable health improvements in your body for the long run. Okay, like Jim Rohn said, it's an apple a day, not 7 on Sunday. Okay, so key words to live by there. That's number 7, move your body. Number 8, don't ignore the cravings. All right, cravings can actually be a sign of nutritional deficiencies. So a lot of times whenever you're eating food and you still feel hungry, it's because your body did not get what it needed from that food. So you just continue to eat, and you're not sure why you're not getting why you have a lack of energy, why you feel sleepy all the time. It's because your body is not getting the nutrition, the fuel from that food that you're putting in your body. Okay, so again, it goes back to that question: can my body use this, or do I just want to eat this? Okay, try and get that question in your mind and use that every time. Ask yourself that whenever you go to eat something: is there actual fuel in this food, or do I just want to eat it because it tastes good? Okay, that's a good mantra to live by whenever you go for food choices. So that's number 8. Don't ignore those cravings. You might need to change what you're eating if you're always having cravings, if you're always being hungry. Number 9, supplement. Okay, no body and no diet is perfect, and we all experience nutritional shortfalls. So just to kind of give you an example, 98% of women and 89% of men are vitamin E deficient. Okay, so supplementing helps to make up for those nutritional deficiencies, and also can help to stimulate other health mechanisms within our cells and within our bodies. Okay, so that's number 9, supplement. Guys, that's my tips for today, those 9 health rules. And I was just reading from this article from Dr. Brian Dixon. If you want the link to read the rest, the more details in each category that I read, then reach out to me, let me know, and I'll get you that link and you can go check it out for yourself. Also, how many of you out there would like to learn a little bit more about how your nutrition can activate certain genes in your cells? Okay, we're now living in a day and age where we're moving into a technology time frame called nutrigenomics. Okay, they've figured out that our food and nutrition can affect our gene expressions. There are certain switches in your bodies, in our bodies, that turn on over 500 survival genes and can basically extend the health span of your life. Okay, that means quality of life, improved quality of life as you age. So how many of you out there would like improved quality of your life as you get older, right? That's me for sure. I believe that an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Okay, so if you're like me and you want a little bit more, information on what kind of foods and nutrition can affect gene expressions, then just reach out to me. Let me know. I'll get you that link and article, and you can check it out for yourself. I would really encourage you to, because this NRF2 pathway, which is included in this article, has actually been hailed by Washington State University as potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Okay, so that's kind of a big deal. You might want to check it out. There are nutrition and foods out there that activate your NRF2 pathway, and this article can tell you a little bit more about it. So, love you guys. I hope that these tips have helped you. If they did, drop some value in the comment section below. And again, let me know if you want that article, and I'll shoot it over to you. Bye, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye now.